How you going? Welcome back to another episode of How Many Things Can I Make That Kind of Resemble Something Illegal But Definitely Aren't? Before I get arrested. And today we've got every Japanese gamer's wet dream. A headset that kills you if you die in game. Alright, now if we do a little bit of research together, you'll find someone already did this. The creator of Oculus Rift apparently made it. But did he really? All I can find is this one concept art looking image, which has these rods with nothing in them and no mechanism to fire them. And also, he is still here. So if he did make it, it didn't work that well. But I'm not going to trash talk him too much. I've recently learned to hold my tongue. So I'm just going to copy his design. And first to work out is the spiking brain problem. And I reckon I'm going to try use some pneumatic cylinders, as they look similar to the concept and should be easy, but I've also never played with them before. So I bought a bunch of different ones and immediately came across my first problem.
Oh, you're not working.
This switch. Once I fixed that, I found my second. Pneumatic cylinders at this bore and length ain't going to get through rubber, let alone a skull. For some reason I thought they would work, like in No Country for Old Man. No matter how thin I make the spike, or the skull, they just don't work. Blank rails.
And did it go off?
But since I already bought some pneumatic cylinders and I like the aesthetic of having air hoses poking out everywhere, I'm going to use them to hit the rounds.
Nope.
And the little ones don't work, so I decided instead of just trying this perfectly fine bigger one here, I would just make my own, which shoots this round bar into this round, which nicely clips into the end. And after 2 hours of trying, worked like 10% of the time. And when it did, it blew itself up. So I tried the big one, with an attachment you're not meant to be seeing as I haven't made it in the video yet.
That's pretty deep. That's through my head.
And that worked, which is weird, as the inner diameter is the same as this one, so they're meant to have the same force output, but I guess this one's just better. And now that I know they'll work, I need to make the bit you just saw to hold the round and spike, which means I need to clean up my lathe. And turn down this pipe to dock perfectly inside this pipe. And for the barrel, I've made the mistake in the past of using mild steel, which is not the best, as it's mild, and stretches under extreme forces. So I got this stuff, 4140 steel, which is extremely tough and very hard to work with. But what I found helps is jazz and lubricant, which covers up the sound of you ruining your carbide bits. And often while making projects like this, I often find myself frustrated that not a single manufacturer in Sydney makes a pipe with an inside diameter that perfectly fits around. But there probably is a reason for that. Okay, that fits. Now I just need another docking hole for the spike. I also reckon I need an exhaust port, an access hole in the side here. Is if I don't make this, if the round backfires, all the gas is going to shoot the pneumatic cylinder in the opposite direction I want. Alright, now I need to work out how to attach this to that. And what I think would work really well is some of the ugliest welds you've ever seen on this nut, which will allow me to screw this bit on. And for the firing pin, the easiest thing I could think of was just to put a weld blob on top and then grind that into a sharp point, which is actually exactly how the Australian Army produces their weapons. Now I just need one more. And to save me the trouble, I just bought one off Amazon. Now I need my headset, and this Oculus Rift has been with my family for generations. My grandfather used it on the boat while migrating to Australia and passed his time in the rough wavy seas by watching VR porn, and I've been using it ever since. And to attach the spiking rods, I just put some PVC pipes on some flanges and painted them black, and then also spray painted the pneumatic rods, and luckily ran out of paint just in time before I get cancelled. And these fit nicely. So now I need to work out the hard bit. How do I get the computer to talk to the pneumatic rods to fire when I die in game? But I think I have a solution. I can use this large computer and this cable to talk to this even tinier computer, as they both speak the same language. I'm just going to attach this solenoid which opens the air with a relay, but I have a problem. This solenoid runs on 12 volts, but the Arduino only produces 5 volts, so I need to stick a 12 volt power supply in here as well somehow. And I really don't know why no one produces a 5 volt solenoid. I haven't looked if they have, but I'm still really annoyed I don't have one. Also, I need to do some coding.
If command equals 1 in commas.
which is a little above my pay grade. But I did manage to have a pretty productive conversation with my boss. And I increased my pay and figured out the code.
Okay, this should flash on and off. Yes.
And after a process of elimination of jamming wires in random holes and placing alligator clips on random pins, I've got this.
And now when I tell it to open on the computer by pressing 0, it should trigger the cylinder. So let's test it out with a nail.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit.
And even though I remembered to put an exhaust port on the metal pipe, I forgot to put it on the headset and blew it up. But it works, and drove the nail into the mannequin's head, but not that deep. And I think that's because my firing pin is too aggressive and breaks the round, letting a lot of gas escape out the back, hence the pipe exploding.
And the pipe exploding is something I really should have planned more for. Same with my life, although my online business was easy to run and more organized. But I can with the sponsor of today's video, Odoo. Thanks to Odoo, you've got an all-in-one management software platform that simplifies day-to-day management of any business. With their suite of applications, you can track project progress, deadlines, budget, resources, and collaborate in real time. Focusing on Odoo's CRM application, it is a comprehensive, customer-centric tool that helps you manage all your business needs. With it, you can easily track your leads, manage communication with clients, get accurate forecasts, and close those money-making sales.
Jerry, close that deal right now.
Using the Kanban view, each opportunity is presented as a card with all essential information in the front. Each stage provides an overview of expected revenue, and you can easily drag them from one stage to another like a board of sticky notes. When talking to your client about pitching your business and closing those deals, you can send emails, schedule calls and meetings, and have internal exchanges all from within the app, ensuring easy access to discussion history. You can also forecast and track your results with revenue forecasts. So no more juggling a million platforms just to get a job done. With Odoo CRM application, you can do everything. The best part is you can use the CRM app for free, since Odoo's first app is free for life with unlimited hosting and support. So get your business organized today by clicking on my link in the description to get started for free with Odoo.
So I remade the pipe and cut some exhaust holes and tried again.
3, 2, 1.
I love doing projects that involve coding, because when stuff doesn't work, I can just blame it on the code and not the fact that I'm bad at making the other things.
3, 2, 1.
And the shell still blew out the back, but at least the pipe didn't blow up. So I'm going to move on.
Didn't explode.
Then I just strapped the solenoid to the back, but didn't leave enough room for the hose fitting. And I should just move it, but I could also just... And now, because I'm using 2 pneumatic pistons, I think normally you would use 2 solenoids, but I'm saving this one for a very special occasion. So instead, I'm just going to use a splitter on the air pipe, but I don't have the correct size pipe, so I need to cut one of my own. And now this looks awesome and really sinister, like something out of the Matrix. Speaking of which, red pipes or blue pipes? I think blue looks better. Okay, now it's time to test it with both rounds and nails.
3, 2, 1.
Nice, that went perfectly if I wanted it to not work. And after some testing, something is very wrong with the solenoid, and it's letting air out before I open it.
It's not meant to do that.
And I was going to buy a new one, but decided to open it up first. And I'm not sure what idiot put that piece of tape in there, but if you look very closely, they left me a clue. Their fingers were covered with paint.
And if we follow that clue, they went downtown, where their trail was starting to run out. But luckily they stocked up on more paint before heading east and getting into an altercation with a gang, where they seemed to limp off, injured. But that's where my investigation went cold, as they ditched their fingers at the scene of the crime.
So I took the tape out and tried again with 2 rounds and 2 nails. And they both fired, but that's weird, I can't see the nails. So either they traveled all the way through the head, or I purposely forgot to put them in as I want you to wait till the end of the video to see what they do to a watermelon. But also the reduced pressure from the two pipes now strikes the round with the perfect power, and they don't break out the back anymore. Now, if you're smart, you'll realize I still haven't addressed the telling the computer to fire these when I die in game. And that's because I'm an idiot, and I'd rather put on this headset than attempt proper coding. So I need someone that knows about coding and bullets. Code Bullet, everybody.
Hello, I'm Code Bullet, and I've been tasked to write a program that can tell when we die in Minesweeper. Alright, now you're gonna need to pay attention, this gets complicated. We look at this pixel here, and if it's yellow, we're alive. And if it's black, we're dead. That's it. That's the whole program. It's honestly super embarrassing that Alex needed help with this. It's literally looking at a single pixel.
And I have no idea what that man just said, but let's see if the program works.
I just copy pasted your code into ChatGPT and said, do this in Python. Okay. And we'll see what happens.
And the first problem we ran into was that we couldn't click on the specific pixel on the smiley face that alerts the code on when we die in game. But we managed to shrink the size of the mouse, which worked.
If we die.
So we should hear a click, right?
Well,
There's no blank rounds.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get covered in watermelon, dude. No, it's not.
And that click means it's time to play my favorite Cambodian child simulator game, Minesweeper.
This is paper rock. Yes!
Also, there's a chance that the first one I could click could be a mine. So we're playing now?
We're on.
Wait, this is so stressful.
Wait, do I go now?
Wait, do you want to go?
But it's... There's
no way to know.
Well, I think... I'm just gonna... Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna send it somewhere else.
Yeah, okay.
That's not helpful at all.
But, I mean, technically I know that only one of these, so I have a one in. Oh, I'm just gonna click elsewhere, don't I?
You gonna what?
I'm just gonna click elsewhere.
Yeah.
I hate this so much. I hate this.
Oh my god! Why is it so bad? Normally you have so many clues. I'm risking it. Only one of these 8.
Yeah.
If I get the bomb out of the one of the 8.
And only one of the rounds went off, and it almost went through the watermelon. But again, it's because the round backfired. So we loaded up and tried again.
Alright, I'm gonna give us a better start than you did. Please.
You're looking at it way too much.
Where are we thinking? Alright, you're right.
You get the bottom first go.
Just shoot.
Come on!
No, it's a again!
This is a really bad game to play with this headset.
This game sucks.
Yeah.
The graphics are terrible. Honestly. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah! That's how we do it.
Okay, let's do
Yes.
it. I just need to remember to click the right one.
Yeah.
Now will be... Okay, 1, which means this one is right? This one is also should be right.
Oh, okay. That's clear. This is clear.
Right, turn around.
I got to.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that misclick would have killed me. And both rounds went off that time. And in the slow-mo, you can see both nails flying straight through the watermelon and through the plywood sheet, which means this headset definitely does its job. And I did the calculations and they traveled 45 centimeters in 2 frames at 240 frames a second, which means they were coming out at 200 k's an hour even after passing through the watermelon. And it also works too well, and that's the problem with building things like this. I can't actually use them and try them on myself and feel the fear. So we're going to do it with these TENS units.
Oh, yes, it does.
And the building is even simpler. All I've done is hook up this button to the relay, and then Code Bullet changed the code to recognize damage in Minecraft. Then I somehow convinced Martin Cito Pants, Code Bullet, and Boy Boy to play everyone's favorite Sudanese child simulator game, Minecraft. So I've never played Minecraft before, and the plan was just to meet up in game and see if we could get along while trying to survive the night.
Immediately off.
Hey!
Already? We just started!
Okay.
I'm not in the middle, and we have to. Let's make something nice.
And stay the away from me.
Get the fuck away
Get the
from me!
fuck away from me. Get it, I'll avenge you. How do I run?
I didn't even get it in! Oh no, I did. Okay. What is the point of this game? What are we trying to do?
Okay, we've had enough fun. Everyone
We need to.
I'm standing still.
You better go run. I just want to look at your skin. You gotta
Where
really
are
good
you?
skin.
Come back.
We gotta go to.
You gotta buy that tree, bro. You gotta buy that tree.
Okay. Relax.
Everyone, hands where we can see them.
My hands are wet.
Alex,
I want a
Yeah,
good view of everyone.
I got a good view of everyone as well. Okay.
Alright.
This is like hostage negotiation.
Okay.
What do we want from this?
So,
Yes! Hands where I can see them.
And once we realized hitting each other wasn't actually that fun and just hurt, we started to work together and built the best house you've ever seen.
Hey, there's a zombie over here.
Oh,
cool.
Get the fuck away from me.
Let's get it. You're on my property?
Hey, if I put
Yeah,
something
fine.
down, I pick it up.
Can they hit us?
oh, beat him up.
can-
I can hear them.
Stop! Get in the house! Get in the house!
Okay, we're safe. Wait.
Wait, let me in.
Stay in the house! Stay in the
So
house!
dark is once you take
Once you
damage.
take one hit of damage, you're
Oh, what the f***? It's a sheep.
done.
If you hold shift.
Wait, how high do we need to build this now?
We can.
I don't want to
we can
respawn, bro. I
stop.
think I'm gonna wait till morning.
Hey! No! How the f do you get in? Holy sh!
Hold on. I got you.
We need a
Jump
door.
on that.
We need a
Let me in, you motherfucker!
No.
It's just
fuck.
one zombie.
Can I just die? How come it takes so many hits to die?
Let me in the house.
You gotta jump.
And then we hit each other a little bit more before finally working out how to get underground, where I walked into lava immediately.
I want
Pretty
one of
useful,
those.
huh?
Crazy.
An electricity proof shield.
Yeah, I can make you one if you want.
No. Why?
Oh no! Jump in the water! Jump in the water!
Worst case scenario.
And that was another horrible idea and worked well, but we all have burnt arms now. Big thanks to Code Bullet, Boy, and Martin Cito Pants, who also uploaded a full video of us playing Minecraft. And also, if there are any people watching that are currently building a torture dungeon and want another device, I'll sell you this for $78. I'm negotiable if it's a good cause. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check out some of my other stuff.